NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, reeling after the riots. Residents of Baltimore are asking why after angry protesters take to the streets and set the city ablaze.
Plus, a historic day for the U.S. Supreme Court as they take up the issue of same-sex marriage.
And the death toll is climbing in Nepal as Mother Nature makes rescue and recovery efforts even more difficult. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Christine Belfort.
And I'm Ashley Matthews. Our big story at 11. A shocking scene in the city of Baltimore as crews work to clean up the mess made by rioters.
The riots and fires began this weekend, hours after the funeral of Freddie Gray, a man who died while in police custody. This is a live look now outside a CVS that was burned last night. Now, we are told that Governor Larry Hogan surveyed the scene as well. Hours earlier, this had been littered with burning cars, a smashed police car, broken glass, and thick plumes of smoke billowing from that looted store.
NBC's Jay Gray has details on the National Guard's efforts to get the city back under control.
As Baltimore continues now to sweep away the remnants of frustration and rage that's gripped this city, many are wondering why.
Senseless. Heartbreaking, hit home.
Hit by a literal firestorm. Hundreds running wild in the streets, looting businesses, burning buildings and cars, throwing bricks, rocks, and bottles at police, injuring more than a dozen officers. The violence exploded in the hours just after funeral services for Freddie Gray, who died more than a week ago after he was severely injured in police custody.
The Freddie Gray situation was just the straw that broke the camel's back for real. So therefore, everybody's angry. This is what's going to happen.
Maryland's governor has declared a state of emergency.
This is about lawlessness and violence in the streets of Baltimore, which is not going to be tolerated.
Hundreds of police officers have been called in along with soldiers from the National Guard.
You're going to continue to see a growing presence. By tonight, you're going to see an overwhelming display of people out there on the streets protecting the citizens.
Citizens in a community locked down and still reeling.
None of this should have happened. None of this. But to burn the city down, what justice is there with that?
Justice that so many are searching for right now. Jay Gray, NBC News, Baltimore.
And our other major story today, a storm swept through Nepal, making it harder for rescuers and miserable for earthquake survivors. The rain and series of aftershocks slowed relief efforts to survivors in Kathmandu and the surrounding areas. Thousands of people are sleeping in tents and plan to spend the night yet again outside. The death toll has now reached 5,000 today, and officials say it could rise to 10,000. 8 million people in total have been affected by the earthquake.
This is your Weather Authority forecast.
We have sunshine in the forecast this afternoon and through a good deal of the remainder of the week. Today's forecast calls for a high temperature of 66 degrees, 64 at 3 p.m., 65 at 6. Fairly light winds. They'll be out of the north or northeast at around 5 miles per hour. It'll get even warmer, though, by the end of the week. We will easily surpass 70 degrees, and I'll have that forecast for you coming up.
Charlie, thank you. Happening today, a historic day in Washington, D.C., as the nation's highest court is hearing arguments about same-sex marriage bans in 4 states. Washington correspondent Lauren Adams is outside the Supreme Court. She has more on how the day is going so far.
Arguments are underway here inside the courtroom at the Supreme Court, but as you can see, a lot is going on outside the courtroom as well. Protesters and supporters have been gathering here outside the Supreme Court, both with very different hopes of how the justices will rule in this case. The justices are currently hearing arguments about same-sex marriage bans in 4 states: Michigan, Ohio, Tennessee, and Kentucky. The justices will rule on 2 separate questions. First, whether all states must perform same-sex marriages, and second, whether states which currently ban same-sex marriage must recognize those marriages performed in other states. It's been a hot topic across the country for years, and of course, there were mixed reactions by the public when the justices decided to take this case in the first place. Now, these arguments are wrapping up. They're expected to finish shortly before 1 o'clock this afternoon. We'll have much more from inside the courtroom coming up tonight. Reporting at the Supreme Court, I'm Lauren Adams.
Meantime, at our state capitol today, a Wisconsin lawmaker is trying to increase the minimum wage. Madison Democratic State Representative Melissa Sargent will hold a news conference this afternoon. She will introduce a bill that would increase the state minimum wage to $15 an hour.
A fire at a Green Bay apartment complex has displaced about 70 people. All residents, we are happy to report, were safely evacuated. This fire broke out around 2:30 this morning. As you can see here, the apartment building is considered a total loss. The Red Cross has set up a shelter at a nearby school gymnasium. Police have arrested 4 protesters who sat in the middle of a downtown Milwaukee intersection during this demonstration. They were calling for more diversity at Marquette University. Now, those arrested were among several dozen demonstrators who gathered yesterday. Police say 2 women and 2 men were arrested, and the 4 face possible charges of disorderly conduct.
Here's an NBC 15 traffic alert you should know about starting Thursday. Expect more delays on the Beltline in Madison as crews remove a pedestrian bridge. Traffic will be detoured on all lanes between Verona and Fish Hatchery Road starting at 10 Thursday night. Crews will remove the pedestrian bridge east of Verona Road. A detour route will be given. The Beltline will reopen Friday morning at around 5 a.m.